If you think Delta-9 THC is the strongest cannabinoid out there, well, think again. Today, we're breaking down the strongest cannabinoids on the market, ranked from mildest to mind-blowing, okay? Now, some of these you've heard of, others might be completely new, but by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which cannabinoids are worth trying and which ones to approach with caution. Now, this is not a video about getting high or stoned. This video is to help you find the right strength that you may need to manage your pain or your sleep or even your anxiety. Though I will highly say that most of these are not good for anxiety because they're just going to elevate your anxiety, okay? So let's count down from number 7 to number 1, and I'm going to throw a bonus in that could change the game. So starting at number 7, CBD, okay? That's the foundation. I know it's technically not psychoactive, it's not gonna cause you euphoria, but it plays a huge role in how your body handles other cannabinoids. CBD is great for beginners for pain, sleep, anxiety. That's all you may need. My dad has had pain for years. He loves CBD. That's it. He doesn't want THC. CBD is his best friend. It's like that calm best friend in a chaotic group chat. It doesn't make you feel high, but it helps balance and moderate the effects of more intense cannabinoids. So while it's the mildest here, it's far from irrelevant. Highly suggest that if you've never tried CBD, trying it first before you get into THC, because it might be all you need for a great night's sleep and to help with your body's pain and inflammation. Okay, at number 6, Delta-8 THC. Now, Delta-8 is often referred to as the diet weed. You're gonna feel a slight mild buzz, a little bit of a body high, and maybe a sense of calm or slight euphoria, but it's nowhere near the punch of Delta-9. Now, I love Delta-8 because it really calms me down. It like makes my muscles just like melt away. Delta-8 is really popular because it is available widely, especially in states where Delta-9 or THC is restricted. But if you're chasing serious effects, Delta-8 is more of a warm-up. I would also put Delta-10 in the same category as Delta-8. However, for people with a lower tolerance, people who don't want to feel the euphoria, people who do have a lot of pain, highly recommend an indica Delta-8. It might be all you need before progressing to anything stronger. At number 5, we have HHC, or Hexahydrocannabinol. Now, this is a hydrogenated version of THC. Sounds a little sciencey, but here's what it really means. It's slightly stronger than Delta-8. Some will say it's stronger than Delta-9, and the effects are more noticeable, especially for people with a higher tolerance. A lot of people say HHC is like a raving drug, kind of like if you're gonna go out to a party, if you're gonna go be social, you're gonna want that because it's gonna give you a decent head high. It might relax you a little bit. It's gonna be a nice middle ground between light and heavy hitters. I personally, not a big fan of HHC because I find that it's hit or miss. Sometimes it's like, whoa, and sometimes it's like, what did I just take, right? So proceed with caution. At number 4 is the OG. It's the classic. It is Delta-9 THC. Now, this is what most people are referring to when they talk about weed or marijuana or getting high. Delta-9 THC is found naturally in cannabis, and it is the baseline of how we compare all other cannabinoids. Delta-9 offers a euphoric head high. It's going to increase your appetite. You might get the munchies. You might have altered perception, and for some, a bit of anxiety if you take too much. However, Delta-9 is reliable, it's effective, but it's not the strongest. However, again, if you're looking for pain relief or sleep and Delta-8 was too weak, CBD was too weak, Delta-9 might be where you need to be. Okay, coming up in number 3 is THCO. Now we're stepping into a more intense territory. It's so intense that you probably can't find this in your smoke shop because the FDA has considered this illegal, okay? It's reportedly 2 to 3 times stronger than Delta-9 THC. It has a delayed onset, meaning it can take up to 30 minutes to kick in. But once it does, people describe it as borderline psychedelic. Saying that, it's not for beginners, and to be honest, it's not for everyone. I would highly use caution and research before trying THCO. At number 2 is THCH. It's a fast-acting, long-lasting, and intense cannabinoid. It's gaining attention for its strong psychoactive effects. Some sources say it can feel 10 to 25 times stronger than Delta-9, but it's important to note that there's not a lot of formal research yet. For some people, THCH feels stronger than even the top-ranking cannabinoids on this list. So if you try it, start low and plan ahead, because this isn't one to casually sample on your lunch break. Now, to be honest, I have never tried THCH. I've have some samples in my house, but they're mixed with other cannabinoids. And so I'm just a little bit wary of trying them because I'm not exactly sure how they all interact together until I get more research. But as soon as I try it or I find a reputable brand or product that I am willing to try, I will, and I will report back how it makes me feel. And then at number 1 is THCP, or Tetrahydrocannabinol. Now, this compound is currently the most studied of the ultra-potent cannabinoids. Why? Because it binds to your CB1 receptors in the brain 30 times more effectively than Delta-9 THC. In real life, that means it can hit hard, even in tiny doses. Some users describe the high as intense, full body, and incredibly long-lasting. I definitely find it way more long-lasting, and if you take way too much, you can feel groggy, head high, and just not with it for a very long time. So proceed with caution. Now, THCP has some science to back it up, but some people will say THCH is stronger. It's all going to depend on your individual body chemistry and tolerance. So it's always smart to go slow. If you do decide to try THCP, highly encourage you to try it in a vape form first and then a gummy. And if you do try it in a gummy, make sure you start with less than 1 milligram of THCP, or you may have some severe side effects and you may not feel the best that you've ever felt. Okay, and here's a bonus, THCJD. Now this is one to watch because it is a semi-synthetic cannabinoid. So this means it has an 8 carbon side chain compared to the 5 carbon side chain in Delta-9 THC, which makes it stronger. And early reports suggest that it could be up to 19 times more potent than Delta-9 THC. But we're still in the early days, okay? So there's not enough scientific data to say for sure where it ranks. Is it stronger than THCH? Is it stronger than THCP? Is it less strong? We don't know. But THCH JD is a future contender for the top 3. Again, if you're dealing with pain or sleep, you don't need to go these strong. Again, I would say start at a CBD, then a Delta 10, then a Delta 8, then a Delta 9. A lot of our customers love our THCP vapes because it does give you that longer effect. But start slow and then build up. I would love to know if you have tried any of these and which ones you're too scared to touch, because I know I'm too scared to touch THCH. Yeah, I said it correctly. Mouthful, huh? Drop your answers in the comments because I read every single one of them. And if you want more cannabinoid breakdowns, product reviews, or real talk about how to use these compounds, make sure to subscribe. I'm Shireen Kassam with MyPainCenter.com. I will see you on the next video.